This is FroKnowsPhoto.com raw edit week 50. And let me see. I'm going to use a little bit of fill light. Turn down the purple and magenta saturation. I think I'm going to turn down the blue also. So now I think I have a warmer image. Turn the clarity slider up a little bit. I'm going to try the fill light up a little more because I don't like how harsh the light is on in his mouth and his eyes, but maybe I'll save it and do it over in Photoshop. This guy back here, I wonder if I'll blur him out in Photoshop. I'm gonna do a I'm gonna see if I want to do a vignette. Yeah, I like how that filled in this little darker, and I think I'm gonna lighten this area in Photoshop. So I'm gonna bring this image into Photoshop now. And I guess what I'm going for is what he looked like to the human eye, maybe. Let's see, I'm going to pause the video while it's loaded. Okay, so now it's a TIFF file in Photoshop. And I'm going to use this tool to select this area. And then I'm going to do image adjustment, shadow highlights, and just turn up the shadows a bit so I can see the detail in his hair. Hit OK when I have it where I like it. Maybe I'll do that with the shadows in here too and see what that does for me. Image adjustment, shadows, highlights. Yeah, just brightens it up. Okay. I like selecting areas like this to fill in the shadows rather than the fill light in Lightroom because I can't do a particular area with the fill light in Lightroom. Let me see what I want to do with the contrast maybe. Okay, and then I might desaturate the whole image a little bit. Hue saturation. Okay. And I can see how it looks like compared to what I did in Lightroom. And I like this even more. It's not as vibrant as I want it to be, so I'm going to go to exposure and turn down the gamma a little bit. And then I'm going to do the contrast again. I'm going to pause this. Okay, image adjustments, contrast, and I'm going to turn up the contrast. There. Alright, I'm leaving it right there. I think I'm gonna I might burn and dodge this guitar head. I'll let you know. Okay, I selected this area and I'm going to turn down the exposure, make that guy a little less noticeable. And I also burned the shadow. Sorry about that, I get cut off after 5 minutes of video. So this is part 2. I'll try to put them together before I upload it to YouTube. I burned, in Photoshop, I burned some of his tattoos. I burned the shadows to get these dark tattoos to pop against his skin to get more contrast there. And now that I'm in Lightroom, I'm going to go to my hue sliders, and his skin still looks a little purple. So I'm going to take the magenta and slide it toward the red, so you can see the change that it does. And I don't want him to look orange. So I mean, he should have some color. He's got lots of colored lights on him, so there's going to be some color, but it was just way oversaturated for me before. And I like to desaturate my images with my wedding photos. But this, I think, I don't know, maybe it's just my taste, I needed it to be desaturated because it was just, I don't know if the raw file, because it takes in so much information when you capture the picture, that it's just like oversaturated. But I'm happy with how it looks now. It looks more natural. His skin color looks like a real skin color. The only thing I'm unhappy with is his eyes and his mouth. Not so much his mouth, but his eyes. His eye sockets have that like it looks like a skull, and I didn't try to bring that area back enough, and maybe I could have, or maybe that would look weird. I'll try going in Photoshop again. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Whoa. Oh yeah, I already resized it. I messed that up on myself. I resized it before I brought it back into Lightroom. Let's see. I'm gonna dodge the shadows. And again, this might not even work. It might just white it out. Yeah, it's not doing what I wanted, really. I don't know, let me try to burn the shadows now. Yeah, now I'll go back in history to see what I did. Oh, it got a little better. Maybe I'll burn it with less exposure. Okay. So before, after, and let me shrink it back down. Looks like I can almost see that his eyes are closed and I see eyelashes. But it looks freakish, like it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that light. Make his brow line darker. Okay, so now I have the original, and now let me move that closer. Original. Now, yeah, I like that better. Okay, I'm happy with it, and I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead here. At least I feel like I'm ahead. I'm gonna stop. That's it.